I'm really happy to be back here again actually, because in 2019 I was coming off an injury and I hadn't had much time on the bike coming into the race, and I hadn't had any time in the big mountains, so I kind of felt like I was pretty unprepared for it. So it's good to be back here now, you know, with a good preparation and a good bike. So yeah, definitely excited to be here. We've got practice stage 1, or practice for the pro stage, and then we race the pro stage today. So it's kind of a chill day, but there is some racing happening, so we got to turn it on. But yeah, it's cool actually. It's the first time we've had one of these pro stages, and it's cool because it feels you got a pretty easy morning and you're kind of more thinking about your practice, so you're not so stressed about the race. So I was able to eat my breakfast normally today. I didn't have that race stomach where you can't eat. So yeah, looking forward. It's gonna be good. Stage 1's a good stage. It's technical. It was pretty rough the other day, so it's probably going to be pretty rough by the time we race it today. And then tomorrow we're back to the same 4 stages we raced on Wednesday. So yeah, really good, because yeah, like I didn't have that great a race on Wednesday, so I'm pretty happy that we get another chance to kind of redeem ourselves. And I know where I lost time on Wednesday, so you know, tidy up a few things, and hopefully we can leave here with the result I want. Here we are, ready to go for practice on Friday here, pro stage. I think I should introduce you all to Phil, the mechanic. Phil rides with us in practice, so he's got he's got a backpack with some spares, tools. His bike's got pretty much all the same parts as ours, so if anything happens to us in practice, he can sort us out, fix us. And he just so happens to also rip on a bike, so he pretty much just comes along and shreds with it.
Yeah, boy.
So yeah, hopefully we don't need him today, but yeah, practice time. Let's go.
It's showtime! Go!
Yeah, the pro stage wasn't what I hoped for really. Had a really good top section. I was actually second at the top split, which was really cool to see. It was good to see that, you know, the speed is there and I'm riding well, but I somehow managed to clip a pedal on an uphill section. Just pedaling up, wasn't paying that much attention, and had a pretty big over the bars, and that cost me a heap of time. It took me ages to get untangled and get going again, and then yeah, just kind of rode pretty smooth and solid the rest of the way down, and then had another crash at the bottom. Just didn't spot a hole and took my front wheel away, so yeah, I ended up 40th on the pro stage, which was pretty disappointing, and you know, meant there was a pretty big job on for Saturday, you know, to try and make the most of the next few stages to get back up the ranks. Jeez! We're finished practice. Practice was all good. Track was pretty blown out, but it was riding well. And pretty much since we finished, it just started lashing rain. Looks like the race is still running, the lift is still running, and we haven't heard anything to say it's cancelled, but there is thunder and lightning going on, which usually means the lift can't run, which means we can't get to the top of the hill. But yeah, if we do race, this is going to be gnarly. It's like really hard track to ride anyway, and just to connect sections and keep a flow going, but if it's wet, oh my god, gonna be mad. So yeah, stay tuned. It's juicy. Oh, there's a flash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7k away. Oh my god. So it's going to be quite interesting because the tracks are going to change. Like the EWS 180 guys have practiced and raced those stages since we've ridden them last. So some lines are probably going to be different, some things are going to be different, but that's cool. It's kind of enduro, you kind of have to make it up as you go along. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much that affects it, because we know where we're going, but we don't know where the berms are, where the ruts are. So yeah, it's going to be cool. It's a different kind of take on racing. Stage 2 is a short, punchy little stage. It's yeah, a good mix of tech and physical. Actually, probably my favourite stage, and yeah, it's the shortest one. I think it's only about 3 minutes long. Yeah, first one today was really good actually. I kept the mud tyre on the front, and I was really glad I did because it was quite deep and loamy, so it kept me out of trouble. And yeah, I had a good one. I think I was 6th on that, so real happy with that. Stage 3 is a bit of a monster. It's really cool top section, fresh bike park berms that ride really well. Then there's a techie woods, and then there's the infamous stage 3 climb that caused quite a lot of controversy this week, but to be honest I think it was pretty cool. So that's a really tough climb. Even with the neutral zone for race 2, it was still a really tough stage. And then even after that climb, the rest of the track's really cool, natural, flowy.
There she goes.
Some tech sections in it and some physical sections in it, so that's a really tough stage. And then stage 4, Tutti Frutti, that's the big boy. It's 6.5 kilometers long, 1,000 meter drop, and got a real good mix of everything. It's got a few punchy climbs, got a fast open ridge line at the top. It's got some tight fire sections, and yeah, everything from steep to flat. Yeah, really, really good all round enduro stage. It's a good, cool one to finish on. Yeah, that was good. Really enjoyed today actually. Felt like, you know, I kind of rolled the dice a bit more, took some chances, and just enjoyed riding my bike. Like, yeah, first stage was really good, and then after that it was pretty solid. Yeah, I probably could have cracked on a bit more, but yeah, stayed upright, clawed back a load of positions. I think I ended up 23rd in the end, so yeah, I'm happy. Definitely like a lot more positive from today than the first race on Wednesday, so really glad we got this second chance at it. And yeah, learned a lot and something to build on now for the next couple of weeks before this wheel. Lithuania is one of my favourite venues. I've always loved it there, and yeah, it's just some of the best riding in the world, to be honest. Just good, steep, loamy tech tracks, proper enduro stages. So yeah, really buzzing to get to that one. I think it's probably, you know, the race I'm looking forward to most this season.